Hey everyone, I tend to make a habit of not making these update videos, but I'm also aware that not everyone follows me on Twitter, or even more appropriately, not everyone can see the community posts, so I figured this would probably be the best way to do it. Don't worry, it's nothing too serious. It's nothing serious at all, actually. Anyway, there's not going to be a video this week, that would probably be coming out August 11th for a couple of reasons. First of all, I'm going on holiday that day, so I'm kind of busy with prep for that, along with a few other things, which I'm going to go over in this video. And I guess this is going to be an update about things to come, so to speak. So first up, the next video is going to be the paddleball only Fallout 4 run, because for some baffling reason, it has been suggested over and over again for the last week and a half, to an outstanding degree, and I don't know why, but if it's what you want to see, it's what you're going to get. Okay, so how it usually works is I record all my footage on a Monday, maybe on a Tuesday, then I'll write the script, and then I'll do the voiceover, then I'll edit, do some final checks, and then usually the video's uploaded. The video is scheduled late Thursday night, so it's got time to run through checks, make sure it doesn't get freaking restricted, and then I can be good to go at 5 PM British Standard Time on a Friday. But, as of recording this right now, it is Wednesday, and I've only just finished getting the footage, and I've barely begun on the script. To give you an idea of how this is taking so long, without spoiling the video, because why would I do that, the paddleball is obviously only available in Yucca World, and, you know, you're not meant to go there till you're level 30. I wasn't going to grind out till I was level 30, so I went there at level 1. That causes a lot of problems when you realise how to get the thing and how to get back out to the Commonwealth. In other words, I was in Yucca World for about 4 or 5 hours of real time before I was able to get back and actually get the run going. But more on that next Friday. So, as some of you probably noticed, that's kind of the schedule of me uploading once a week has kind of fallen back a bit again, which it did with the coin shot video and the Nuka-Cola Superfan video. As opposed to being once a week, it was fortnightly, don't say it. While I still really want to make videos on the weekly, because, I'll be honest, I was unemployed for a very long time before I started doing YouTube stuff, so just the ability to work on something every week, I freaking love being able to do that. This isn't like I have to get something, it's I do it because I want to at the end of the day. But the thing is, as the more challenges we do, they start to get more complex. That might not be the best word to put it, but they get longer basically, right? As I said, I like to try and record all the footage on a Monday and a Tuesday, but at the same time, I also don't want to be like rushing through it. Like, if I think a run's going to be really long, I don't want to just try and blaze past everything as fast as possible just so I can have a video out. I'd much rather take the extra time and get a better video out. So while I'm not intending for the weekly schedule to go away, all I'm saying is that there is a chance that maybe every few weeks there'll just not be a video, but that will be because I'll be working on a longer video, so to speak. Nothing to the degree of the original Metal Gear video, by the way. Nothing that's 4 hours long again. I'll probably do something like that eventually again, but nothing like that on the cards right now. But if we're on the topic of planned videos, this kind of goes into September. So most of you probably already know, as I haven't really been hiding it, on the 8th of September will be the next Abraham Lincoln video. This time it is Skyrim, as I hinted at in the end of my Fallout 4 run. I'm already working on that, I have gotten pretty far into it, but interestingly enough, if some of you saw the community post, or again on my Twitter, I actually put up a thing originally saying that while I was working on the Skyrim video, I ran into issues with my PC version of Skyrim, because obviously I needed the mods for Top Hat, because there was no Top Hat mods for the Xbox at the time for some reason. And basically what happened was, as I found these mods, and they worked, whenever I went into one of the recording sessions, the game just was not running well at all on the PC. Like the most amount of frames I was getting was 20, maybe 25. It was awful. It was just, I was not going to record like that. But the thing is, nothing changed, you know, even if I uninstalled the mods and then completely reinstalled the game, which I did twice, it's still that way. Goodness knows what's wrong with it, just maybe Skyrim being Skyrim. But regardless, because there was issues there, I decided to record instead an Abraham Lincoln in Bloodborne video. Because why not? So basically I was recording the Abraham Lincoln in Bloodborne video and it was going really well. And then at about, maybe I got about 70% of the overall footage done, and then I was contacted by someone on Twitter who very kindly ported the Kanji's Accessories mod, which gives the Top Hat back into Skyrim for the console version, so I could play that, because as you all know, I record all of my videos, bar a couple of modded New Vegas runs, off of my Series X. So that was great. So I, of course, shifted focus back to that. So as of making this, I have about half of the footage recorded for Skyrim as Abraham Lincoln, which is great, meaning that it should be done for the September 8th release. However, I still have like the majority of the footage already done for the Bloodbornes Abraham Lincoln. So rather than just arbitrarily put that video off for no reason, I'm just going to work on it in my free time, and once it's done, it's going to go up. It'll just be some random Fridays video, so no schedule on that, but it could be sooner rather than later. It will not be before the Skyrim video, though. I don't think that much, because that's my priority right now. But it could literally be out in October. That's what I'm saying. If we're talking about updates, I have other longer videos planned as well. Another Metal Gear run, don't worry, nowhere near as long as before. It is only a Phantom Pain video, though. But I still think it's going to take a while because that is by far the longest game. That alone took up a quarter of that entire other 4-hour marathon. I also have a Mass Effect video that I've been wanting to do probably since I started the channel, if I'm honest. I don't know when it'll be up. I'm hoping if it was perfect timing, I would love to get it out for N7 Day, November 7th. I know it's not a Friday, but I mean, you can break tradition. It's not like it's set in stone. I don't have to have a video out every Friday. But yeah, that's a couple of videos I have in the works. I am also working on a video about videos that I couldn't make. So basically, I have a couple of challenge runs that I never got round to doing, for one reason or another. I put up a post about that a while ago, and I just kind of kept thinking about it over and over again, and I was like, people kept asking a lot of questions, like, okay, so why not? Why couldn't this one work? Why wouldn't that one work? And I thought, well, I could just make a video explaining why each one didn't work. It could be a fun little thing, you know? Wouldn't just be a dead serious thing, like edited like one of my actual videos, go over why it doesn't work, why it wouldn't work, or why I didn't choose to upload it, in the case of one of them, which is basically finished. Yeah, then the idea would be I could just get another video out of that. That's the real hustle right there. No, it also means though that once that video's up, I may end up getting a bunch of requests for people to say I should do those videos, and if that's the case, I mean, they can all be revisited. As far as I'm aware, only one of them was actually impossible. But we'll see. Pretty much everything I wanted to talk about for this short update. For those of you that are wondering, the reason why I've got so many videos planned out in advance, and the reason the Lincoln video is coming out September 8th, since about March, I've been working on a couple of different videos to make sure they are done for September, because, straight to the point, Starfield comes out on the 6th, or Early Access on the 1st of September, and while it would make so much sense to immediately jump on that game as soon as it launches and get a video out as fast as possible, because let's be real, most of my fans are Bethesda players and they all want to see Bethesda content. That's obviously what does the best on my channel, bar a couple of exceptions. I don't really want to work on a Starfield video right away because I want the time to play the game for myself. I don't stream, for anyone who asks, and I'm not really too fussed on making a video about like my first playthrough. I might do a first impressions video, and I've been thinking about doing a review for what it's worth, if that's something you want to see, because I imagine a lot of people are going to ask me what I think about the game, so it'll probably just be easier to do that than constantly reply to comments about the same thing over and over again. Anyway, so I kind of want to leave Starfield videos till either the late end of September, after I've had my fill playing it like casually, or start of October. There will be Starfield videos sprinkled in with my normal stuff, like, you know, one Friday could be like a Starfield without any weapons, a Starfield without killing anybody, Starfield is Abraham Lincoln somewhere down the line, more than likely, you know. But as it stands, don't expect a Starfield video from me super early unless it's something like a review. Chances are, if you're watching me, you're also watching a bunch of other challenge runners like Juve, Jabo, just to name a few. So you're probably more than likely going to have your Starfield fill. I will just get to it at a slightly later date. The new Mortal Kombat is also coming out 2 weeks after Starfield's release, so that is another game that I just want to set so much time aside for, because there are few video games that I like more than Mortal Kombat. It's probably my second favorite video game franchise, just right under Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, so I think that about does it. I don't want this to run on too long after all. Goodness knows what I've decided to throw in this footage for the background. Could be for the paddleball run, could be a bunch of random things. So if you're watching this the day it comes out, feel free to leave a comment if you have any other questions. I'll try my best to get to them and answer as fast as I can. I'll see you all back here on the 18th of August for the Fallout 4 paddleball run. Alright everyone, take it easy.